Good morning, Lumberjacks. Welcome back to another episode of the Kanc Connection. My name is Silas Whedon.
And my name is Vidal Patel. Let's get right to the news. The induction ceremony of the Osceola chapter of the National Honor Society was held yesterday afternoon. After a year of having only one student in the chapter, the following students were inducted in a ceremony that took place in the elementary school NPR. Dakota Smith, Zoha Wan, Madison Chase, Grace Petrin, KK Walowski, Charmaine Chow, Zena Bartlett, Delaney Pickering, Kai Good, and Jade Fitzgerald. Make sure to congratulate these students the next time you see them.
Are you interested in taking an AP exam? Then you should sign up ASAP in the guidance office. Each exam you take costs $45.
The Youth Leadership Through Adventure Club will be having a climbing session in the multi-purpose room on May 16th from 2:30 to 3 p.m. Any student in the middle or high school is welcome to attend this fun climbing event.
So Madhav, I certainly look forward to this upcoming segment. Which movie did you review this time for Madhav's Movie Minute?
Well, Silas, this week I finally got the chance to see this movie. So let's take a look at my review of Avengers: Infinity War. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Madhav's Movie Minute. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Infinity War. The beginning of the movie starts off with Thanos, the purple character, getting an Infinity Stone, Power Stone. And basically now he wants to collect all the Infinity Stones so he can wipe out half the universe. He wants to just basically wipe out half the universe. And all the heroes from all the different Marvel movies, Spider-Man, Black Panther, all those people, they're all trying to fight him and, basically team up and get Thanos. But the thing is, the movie, they don't have one big battle. No. Thanos goes to various different locations to find each Infinity Stone and to fight heroes there. Like in one scene, Vision, the hero, has an Infinity Stone on his forehead, right there. Then basically he goes to Wakanda to help remove the Infinity Stone and then destroy it so Thanos can't get it. So there's a big battle at Thanos with all these, monsters and like Black Panther and just like at all of Wakanda. And there's some like in space, there's some out of space. Even Guardians of the Galaxy are there. And they're all just trying to fight Thanos and like see who wins and see if he gets all the Infinity Stones. And if he gets all the Infinity Stones, they wipe out half the universe. To know what happens next, no, I can't end it like that. So yeah, the whole movie, they're basically just fighting everywhere. They want to make sure Thanos doesn't get an Infinity Stone and just make sure that he basically dies overall. Does Thanos get all the Infinity Stones? Make sure you watch the movie to find out. They could have just got Thanos' head and just like the movie producers is so dumb these days, dude.
Madhav, your reviews never disappoint us.
Thank you, Silas. And since we were talking about the Avengers Endgame is coming out on April 26th. So make sure to get out and see it. Hopefully I can continue this series and review Captain Marvel next week.
Sounds good, Madhav. Continuing on with more news. The Four Walls for All event is happening on Saturday, April 13th here at Lin-Wood School. This homelessness awareness fundraiser supports the Bridge Project here in Lincoln by spending a night outside in a cardboard box. This event will begin at 4 p.m. A meal will be provided. For more information on how you can take part in this event, contact Mr. Steen at csteen@lin-wood.org.
Now it is time for a public service announcement break.
Disaster tips from the objects left behind.
My home wasn't insured, but you can check your insurance policy now to make sure you're covered. Oh.
My savings are lost, but you can put money aside and plan for unexpected disaster costs.
We're lost forever, but you can scan important documents now so they survive.
For more tips on how to prepare, visit ready.gov.
Roll over. Chant high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and...
I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Get ready for a fun evening of comedy basketball. The Harlem Rockets comedy basketball team will take place on the Lin-Wood Lumberjacks All-Star starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tickets to this event will be $15 at the door or $12 in advance. For more information, see either Mrs. Drapo or any student from the class of 2021. All profits from this event will go towards the class of 2021 sophomore class trip. There will be a 50-50 raffle held during the night. If you would like to play on the Lin-Wood team or know someone that would, make sure to see Mrs. Drapo as soon as possible.
The Jeans Teens Theater Company are producing their next show, the show Haphazardly Ever After, starting next Friday, April 12th. The show has tons of magical fun in this one-of-a-kind, fractured fairy tale farce. Jeans Teens is part of the North Country Center of the Arts and Jeans Playhouse, which is right across the street. Students from Lin-Wood and other neighboring communities make up the cast. The show begins at 7:30 p.m. on Friday and Saturday nights, and there will be a 2:30 matinee on Sunday, April 14th. For tickets, you can log on to the theater's website, jeansplayhouse.com.
This year's prom will be held at the Indian Head Resort on Saturday, May 11th. The theme for this prom will be Around the World. Tickets to the prom will be $35 for a single ticket or $60 for a couple. Tickets must be purchased by April 19th. Dinner will be included with this year's course of events. Make sure to buy your tickets now because you cannot buy them at the door. Make sure to buy them in advance.
In this week's episode of the Lumberjack Lab Aids, our student scientists will be making fireballs. Check this out.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Lumberjack Lab Experiments.
Today we'll be performing an experiment we like to call handheld fireballs.
But first we will need proper safety gears, including goggles, a lab coat, and make sure your hair is tied back.
Also, have a fire extinguisher.
We also want to remind you to not try this at home because it does involve fire.
For this lab, we will need a fuel source, a lighter, cotton thread, cotton balls, and a container of water.
Now we're going to take our cotton balls and wrap it in a thread to make a tight ball. Now we will cut off the excess thread. Now we will soak the cotton ball.
So, what happened?
The temperature of the fire depends on the fuel source being used, which means by using a fuel source with a low burning temperature, we are able to handle it with our hands without our hands being burned.
That was the handheld fireball experiment. Thanks for learning with us.
And remember, don't try this at home. See you guys next time.
Wow, that was a pretty awesome video. What do you think about that, Silas?
It's cool that we have Lin-Wood students here at Lin-Wood doing awesome experiments like this. We would like to show you even more, but that's all the time we have for today. We want to thank you for joining us.
If there's a story from our community that you'd like to see here on our show, please let us know. Send us an email at tv@lin-wood.org or visit our Facebook page by searching for the Kanc Connection.
Make sure to also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on an upload or a stream.
Have a great weekend, everyone.